Today, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know before buying a pellet grill or pellet smoker. I'm Greg Hasty with the Kansas City BBQ Store in Olathe, Kansas, and American Fire BBQ and Grilling Supply in Lee Summit, Missouri. I guess in the last 17 years with the onset of pellet grills, but in the last several years, the pellet grill has really become one of the fastest growing grills on the market today. And here's why. Let's just be honest. We have fast moving lives. We're moving all the time. We've got kids in sports and we're going all over the place. It's all about convenience, efficiency, effectiveness, and the amount of time that I spend smoking when I don't have it. Man, I love old school fire. I love burning real big sticks. Well, pellets are just little bitty sticks, but they're still wood. It's still wood fired cooking. They make it efficient. Call it, set it, forget it, call it whatever you want. I can cook low and slow all night and never babysit it. I don't have to wake up. I don't have to do anything. Or I can go hot and fast and I can still get flavor. So the biggest benefit is this frees us up to still allow us to smoke and grill and do what we want to do and still maintain our busy lives that we're doing. Efficient, effective, convenient. That's the pellet grill. That's why you should have one, and that's why they are so popular today. So are you not familiar with the pellet grill? Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's get into the nuts and the bolt, the heart of the pellet grill. It is fire. It is a live fire. But let's talk about that. What do we need for fire? We need fuel and we need air. And in a pellet grill or any grill, we have to have those two in the right combination to have an efficient, successful fire. So how does a pellet grill do it? Well, let's talk about that. A pellet grill, fuel-wise, starts with a pellet. A little bitty wood pellet. It's compressed wood. It's not glued together. It's put together by compressing wood with moisture. It's a little bitty stick. Well, we fill it into our hopper. And we can put 20 pounds, 30 pounds, sometimes 40 pounds in some smokers. Now, how do we make a fire? Well, inside a pellet grill, this is a machine. There are moving parts, there's electronics, there's mechanics to a pellet grill. It's not just like charcoal where we light a fire and we add some air and we magically have that hot fire. So we added our pellets, that's our fuel, right? That's what we said. We've got our wood in here. Now that wood has to get lit and has to get the heat to the grill. How do we do that? Well, in a pellet grill, traditional and most pellet grills, there's an auger. If you've seen an auger like you're digging a fence post or something like that, it's a round steel auger that picks up the pellets and moves the pellets on a cycle down to a fire pot. Down on the inside of this grill, there is a fire pot. We move those pellets to the fire pot. Now we've got them there. We've transported them down the grill. Now we got to light them. Well, how do we light it? Do we stand there with a torch and light them? We could, but we talked about automation, convenience, and efficiency. So what this grill also has is ceramic hot rod. That hot rod heats up. Man, it gets hot, really, really hot. Enough so that it can light wood. So on initial startup on a grill, when we press that button and set that temperature, that auger, that hot rod, start working in combination with each other. The auger is moving the pellets down, getting them to the fire pot. They get to the fire pot. Then we add air. Remember, we said to have fire, we got to have fuel, we got to have air. Well, there's a fan on the other end of this grill, and that fan is spinning. The computer, the electronics are telling it how fast to move the pellets, how fast to move the air. We're sending air down the channel with the pellets, and it's going into that fire pot. We add air to the fuel that's moving by the auger. We have this ceramic hot rod that is putting heat to the wood, and boom, combustion. We got a fire. Now that fire is going to blow until it heats this grill up and gets to a certain temperature. On a lot of grills, there's what we call stage cooking that will actually lower a fan, lower the speed of a fan, slow the pellets down a little bit. But the algorithms, the computers are set in these machines so that we call them set and forget, right? We can set a temperature, forget it, and we will allow this grill to maintain that temperature, just like the oven inside your house. That is really the nuts and bolts and how this grill works. Fuel, air, we move that fuel down there and we light it and we add air to maintain that fire and get us to our desired temperature, our desired heat that we're looking for. I hope that helps. Are you awake now? After that long tutorial I just gave you on how a pellet grill works? Well, let's talk about before you buy that pellet grill, What am I looking for? What do I look for in a pellet grill? For me, I've had enough at my age. Funny. At my age, I've had enough learning lessons that you get what you pay for. And you'll hear me say that over and over and over again in a lot of situations. You get what you pay for. I get it. We can start with a good, cheap thing and see if it's going to be the grill we want to go with. But almost every single time when you do that, you're putting yourself in a position that you're not buying a product that's going to make you happy. So for me, it's 100% build, quality, customer service. So when I'm talking about the best grill, it's voted the best grill multiple times, it's the Yoder Smoker, made in America, made in Hutchinson, Kansas. It is the build. But some people say, wow, man, it's really expensive. I guess it's expensive. I guess that's relative to how you look at what you're buying. And are we making an investment for a long-term grill? Or do we want to keep buying grills every year, every 2 years and struggle and fight the problems? So I consider build quality. In the Yoder Smoker, it's not just heavy steel. It's not heavy steel that makes this smoker a little bit more expensive. It is stainless steel round bar grates. Yeah, these are front shelves and side shelves that are included with the grill. You're not paying extra for these. This is stainless steel round bar grates. This is this month, the new upper dividing rack with all heavy stainless steel grates in the upper rack. These are included. This is Fireboard Labs of KC, a Kansas City made controller that Yoder has contracted with to make their controller with the Fireboard app and the Wi-Fi connectivity, all the excellence of Fireboard in this cooker. It's what makes it top tier by far, by none. Nobody's better than this grill, and that's why I love this grill. It's not expensive. It gives you everything you need at the best quality, the best value. Now, just say you can't afford that. I'm not there yet. I'm entry level. Now what? You can still go buy that entry-level imported grill, but all the imported grills are absolutely not created equal. Don't buy a grill just on a brand name. There are brand names synonymous in their class. Think Traeger, think Green Egg, think Blackstone, think Weber. They by far are not the best grills in their class. I could sell any of those grills, and I choose not to. I choose better grills for our customer that I know meet up to the better standard. They have the better service and provide you the best value for your dollar. So what is it? At the low end, I'm thinking RecTeq. You've heard of them. You know them. They're the only one out there making an everyday pellet smoker out of a stainless steel round barrel with stainless steel grates. They have a great controller. They are an imported brand. They are made offshore overseas, but they are an American company with their support being in Georgia. They don't have offshore support. They have the best, by far, customer support than anyone we know of, and they are fantastic to my customer with their support. So if I'm thinking entry level, $1,000 pellet smoker to $1,500 pellet smoker, I'm thinking RecTeq. That's where I'm at. But if I'm going to step up from there, I have another American-made smoker. That's my mid-grade grill. Here at American Fire, the Kansas City BBQ Store, we love good, better, best. That's what we provide our customers. We talked about the best. Now we've talked about the good. That's RecTeq. Now let's talk about the better. A step up. In between tier, the middle tier, is Smokin Brothers, another American-made grill out of Missouri. They're built and family-owned out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. So a good mid-tier grill that is at a mid-tier price point, $1,500 to $1,900. So that grill in itself, we've sold them from day one that we've been open since 2021 as an alternative to another import grill. So I love Smokin Brothers. They're a heavy 12-gauge steel, powder coated. They have a 1-inch double wall insulated belly, so everything below the grate is insulated. And they are a great, efficient smoker with a front hopper design. So we can have a front shelf and the pellets and the air and everything move from the front to the back. They've made a great grill at a good mid-entry price point that we love and we sell here every day. So for us, if you come talk to us, those aren't the only 3 grills. There are other options out there. We believe those are the 3 best grills. The good, RecTeq. The better, Smokin Brothers out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. And the best, Yoder Grills, Yoder Smokers out of Hutchinson, Kansas. So, what now? If you're in the Kansas City area and you want to see these grills, you want to talk to us about these grills, you want to get more in depth about everything we talked about, I and my staff are ready to take you there, and we're ready to help you find not the best grill, not the one you could do. We want to help you find the grill that makes you happy, the best grill for you. And it doesn't matter to us which one you choose. We just want you to be happy. So if you're in Kansas City, come see us at the Kansas City BBQ Store in Olathe, Kansas. Or if you're on the Missouri side, American Fire BBQ and Grilling Supply in Lee Summit, Missouri. Look forward to seeing you.